I got a question for you guys. Is the dating pool dead? And here's why. Yo, YouTube, waving my welcome back to OST. It's your boy Tay, and I'm back with another motion picture. You dig? And today, I got a question for you guys. Is the dating pool dead? And here's why. Before we get into that, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, turn on post notifications so you know when the Waviest channel on YouTube posts a video, because I am the Waviest channel on YouTube. And if you didn't know, now you know. You dig. But yeah, I think the dating pool is dating pool right now. It sucks. Here's why. And I'm gonna do this from a male perspective because I only date women. So this is an olive branch or a branch for the women to chime in from their perspective, because I will also love to hear our perspective. But I'm gonna tell you why the dating pool sucks from a male perspective. The overall arching problem is false expectations. And what I mean by that is, okay, for one, the basically it stems from the societal standard of when men versus women. So for instance, a woman can be at home living with her mom till she's 30, and we're still going to perform the duties of courting her and doing her, taking her out, driving her everywhere she needs to go if she doesn't have a car. Or that didn't sway the average man's decision. Not like I said, I'm not going to say all men are not turned off by this. I mean, to get turned off by this, but I'm going to say majority of men are not turned off by this. Rather, with a man, if you're 30 and living at home, you're looked at as a broke. You looking at a broke. You look at mm, you are looked at as a broke man who doesn't have ambition, who doesn't have anything going on, no motion, nothing like that. So it stems from that. So what I mean by false expectations, to expand on that, is at a certain age, because of what young women see. Because I don't date young women, I don't date old women. No offense to women. They see these YouTubers, content creators, rather, no matter what it is, celebrities, do certain things, and they expect their men to do certain things. But what they fail to realize is there's levels to this. And what I mean by that is he has went through the trials and tribulations to get to where he is, and I'm going through my trials and tribulations. So sometimes young women expect you to be further than where you are, and that's where the major problem comes in with dating pool, because it's like now it's more of what can you do for me rather than built on love and respect. So, and I know that people, women gonna chime in and probably say, well, men do this, do that. And yes, I will admit, some men do horrible things to women, but that's not every man, and you shouldn't move. In my opinion, you should have precaution, but you shouldn't let that sway your decision on how you love, if that makes sense. Because I'm gonna use myself for example. I'm a lover boy to the day I die. I'm never gonna change for nobody, because I'm gonna always believe in love. I'm a hopeless romantic. I love love. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm gonna always do the same thing I do, no matter if I get hurt or whatever happens, because I look at life in a different spectrum and the whole different ideal. I look at stuff from different lens. Is what I'm trying to say. Because yes, in a moment I'm hurt. I go through the hurt, but after it, and once I expand on it, I'm like, okay, what did I learn? Everything, until I feel like God sends you the person for you, is in is a test for you to endure, to mold you. And that's just my belief and thoughts. Like I said, you don't have to agree with them, but it's just my belief and thoughts. I think everything we go through is a test of endurance and um, perseverance, in order to get where we need to be as far as success and with as far as relationship. I feel like he sends you people Some people are in your life to be here forever. Some people are here to be a season. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at things. Another reason why it sucks. And before I say this, I don't mind spoiling my woman, but women nowadays want you to take care of them before there's even a thing established. And what I mean by that is, for instance, if I'm not coming offering money to the table, I can't even get a even sniff anywhere near you or have proximity to you unless I'm spending money on you or have money.
Why do women think it's okay to ask for money from men?
Ladies, stop asking that man.
But he
for
wants
money.
to take me out on a date, Sarah.
I don't care.
But he wants to take me out. I was chilling
I love
today.
that. He's taking you out. That's the money.
I need my
That's
hair
the
done. I
exchange.
need my nails done.
Then go get it done. And why is your hair not done? And why are your nails not done? Why do you not live a lifestyle till now all of a sudden you have to go get those new things? So even if you had to get a brand new outfit, why don't you have outfits in the closet?
I do.
Why
have
do you
outfit. I
feel
need a
like
new one for the
man-
date.
Why do you feel like a
I
man
need a
that
new
doesn't
one.
even know you is supposed to invest in you? Because please believe he's taking you and 3 other women out. He's not committed to you. It is so expensive for a man to date. In fact, men, stop spending money on these women. I don't think men should do more than a coffee date.
This why-
Unless-
Sarah, you're not
This
getting
is why.
nothing.
This is why they call you a pick me right here.
It
You
doesn't
telling men to
matter.
stop
Unless-
spending money?
if she asks you for $1, don't spend any money on her. And
But on the same token, you don't have money yourself. So, like my great grandma said, great grandma always say, look at the kettle calling the pot black. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the saying is. You know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say. It's like you shame me for not having money, but I'm well taken care of. I take care of myself in a good enough fashion. But you're asking me to take care of you, or asking me for gas money, asking me for this and that. And like I said, if you're my friend, even my associate, I'll break my back for my associates or my friends, to be honest with you, because I think about it like I don't care about what you do with the money as long as you need to get. Well, I do I don't care if you do the money, but I'm saying I hope I'm not giving it to you to buy drugs, of course. But like, as long as you get to handle what you need to handle, I don't worry about paying me back. I don't care about that. But for you to ask for money off the rip before we even establish that we talking, or even to the point of where we establish a date, is crazy to me. Because like I said, now you're setting an example for the relationship to be transactional. And then you would get mad for a dude asking you for some got the meow. Now, what I would say is I would never ask him got the meow. Unless, like I said, unless it's like mutual, then cool. But if it's like, oh, I'm taking a date, I deserve some. No. I never believed in that. Because therefore I'm leading with lust instead of love. 3, I feel like, to piggyback off what I was just saying, from a perspective, dating pool sucks because there's no room for growth. Like I said in the beginning, women want you to already be established and be somebody, while sometimes they're nobody. And what I mean by that is, you have no motion. You're not trying to get any emotion. Sometimes some women look for the handout or look for the person who has the most potential to leech off of them or to get attached to them.
women have all of these expectations of men, but what are you actually bringing to the table?
I am the table.
Right. So then you don't need a man.
What do you mean?
If you are the table, you already have everything you need. You don't need a man. So for like real talk, like for women that say, what do we need a man for? What is it that you actually bring? Why she deserves a man that provides. And if he's going to pay all of her bills. No, wait, hear me out. If he's going to pay all of her bills, what does he get in return?
Peace. And coochie.
She ain't no peace.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not.
I do not agree.
Okay,
with
how
that.
do you bring peace?
By not being a nagging.
You don't think women are nagging?
Not for no reason.
That's wild.
That's not you. So you're saying women don't have a reason to nag? You're
No.
just telling me that they don't have a reason to nag?
No, I
I'm
think
not
that
saying
women are emotionally dysregulated. The majority of women have not learned how to master their feelings. The majority of women
majority
are
of
so
men have
deeply
not
inside
learned
of
how to
the
master
world
their
revolves
feelings.
around me that they can't even slightly hear, number one, how that man could be coming from a different standpoint. And on top of that, you're saying peace, but we all know a lot of these women are not bringing peace. All they bring to the table is sex. They're not nurturing. They're not kind. They have not minded their tone. They are not even loving. They don't even have a nice disposition, because what kind of a man wants to be around a woman that's like, oh, I could do that all by myself? What type of a man would want a woman that feels like she is already everything? What value can I add to you if you already have everything? And a lot of these women think they're too perfect.
And I'm not saying that all women is like that, no, because there are some go-getters. But like I said, for me, I believe love should be built off love and respect. Because if it's led off of different things, it won't be able to grow. And that's why I feel like, from a man's perspective, it's hard to date because women don't want to allow you to grow. Like, for instance, I can work a 9 to 5 and I can work my way up to a promotion, but it still probably sometimes it won't be enough. But things take time. Like that's like that's another thing in my era too, is like we're too impatient. Like you don't want to. Like, I admire the old love, minus the cheating and having kids outside of your marriage and stuff. But that love was unconditional. I feel like now I feel like it's conditional on both sides, honestly. Because some men just want to date you because they want to, get some meow. Some women love you because they want your money. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really say it's one sided. But what I will say is it's hard right now. Like I said, I feel like right now love is conditional, comes with terms. Right now, women are grieving and angry at us for things that some men have done to them, and taking it out on the people that haven't even did anything to them. So now they move in a way of that's like, okay, well, if you ain't got no money, we ain't dealing with you. If I ain't paying your bills, I ain't dealing with you. But my question to you guys is, you were paying your bills before me. You were getting your hair done before me. You were getting your tail, toes, whatever you had to do, you was taken care of. I'm here to add on to the addition of you. So yes, I can pour into you, but at the same token, you have to pour back into me. And I feel like that's leading to my next topic. Another reason why it's hard to date now and dating pool sucks is because you can't be vulnerable. Everything that we do is gay. Literally, I had a girl tell me, if I let a little girl tell me, she ain't a little girl, but I'm saying like she's younger than me, like 2 years younger than me. She told me, if you like flavored drinks, something ain't right about that. So I can't drink strawberry lemonade. And then a couple years ago was listed where you can't take a girl on the first date. And it's like, if you're expecting Ruth Chris, go get Ruth Chris men. But I'm not saying that I won't take you to Ruth Chris. But that also comes with time, and I have to, just like security. You want security as far as you want to know if the man like you for real. We do the same thing. It's the same concept. We want to make sure you like me, because that's why we don't do certain things out free, because you can leave me at any moment and we know that you can get another man, due to the effect of the population, not population, the frequency of men. You can throw pussy at a man, he gonna die for it on the ground. You know what I'm saying? So we know that. So therefore, that's why we move a certain way. But back to what I was saying. Dating pool sucks because we can't be vulnerable. Like I said, certain things that we do, some women think it's sassy or think it's this, that. And it's like, what happened to it just being regular? Like, what, just because the internet says something sassy, now it sways judgment and everything has to be put into a category instead of it looking at logic. Two, sometimes when we tell you certain things, you guys can't wait to use it in an argument. That's why arguments, and then you you hate for us to walk away and shut down, but it's like I told you it in comfort, but you use it against me. Use it as an art of war. So, guys, that was my perspective from a little bit in my insight and perspective of why the dating pool sucks as far as from a male perspective. Again, young women, please chime in the comment section below. I love you guys. Thank you for love and support. It's your boy Tay, and I'm out. Love.